Hey, I'm back at Whiterun. Nothing really happened. I just exited Skyrim, Solitude, not Skyrim, Solitude, and took the carrots back to Whiterun.
Doors, wares, and weapons, all for
I was actually away for a little bit. That's because I had to take a bathroom break, and then I went to get some juice from the vending machine on the second floor. So I live on the third floor. The vending machines are on the second floor. That's when I noticed that the mail person was here, so after I returned to the apartment to put the drinks in the fridge, I went straight downstairs to check the mail, which I got nothing. Uh, it actually doesn't surprise me. I kind of lost all hope of getting that controller because it's been 2 weeks since I ordered it and I have not gotten it. So therefore, if I've not gotten it by now, I'm not gonna get it at all. That's the last thing. I think that will be the last time I order a controller online. If I need to get a new controller, I'm going to go to physically go to the store and get it. Until then, unfortunately, we have to deal with this crappy controller. So I actually go to the, I physically go to the store and get a new one. Which hopefully will be on Monday. Because I will be able to go to the store on Monday.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you. Lady, can you spare a coin?
Anyway. Just in case you're curious, the little things of juice I like to drink is called Snapple. It's apple juice.
Those two at it again? Just keep moving.
At
Don't
what
wear
again?
'em out. Fight. Come on. Get in there and
Do
punch.
something.
They're copying each other.
Give up while you still
But at
can.
least they were right.
Got it. Kill him.
You're pathetic. Somebody help.
Die.
A Nord and the Dark Elf fist fighting.
Asura curse you.
You're pathetic.
Alright, first I know that fight just goes on forever. I mean, I have sat there and watched it and for about 20 minutes and then it finally ended, but I'm not gonna do a 20-minute video of just watching them fist fight because it is kind of boring.
I just try to keep out of the way when they start roughhousing.
Who are the companions?
A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
Yeah, she's the cleaner. She goes around the basket, sweeps the floors, and cleans up.
A fight.
Well, anyway, as I was saying, I'm drinking a bottle of Snapple. And on the lid of every Snapple bottle is like a bit of information. This one says heat, not sunlight, ripens tomatoes. Oh, looks like their fist fight's over. Just because I went through a loading screen.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall.
Well, before I inquire about joining the companions, I liked your input. Who are the companions?
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
Okay, why did you join the companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Asgar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, my grandfather, for all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, girl.
Okay, where do you stand on the wall?
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
I actually kind of agree. Okay, I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies, but perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl?
Well, I have been handling myself okay so far, but I won't deny the fact that I still have lots to learn. And I almost died quite a few times.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye.
She says. It's like he just acknowledged his order. He's gonna do as he was told, but yeah, at the same time, he's not happy about it. Take up arms. The legendary warrior band of Whiterum, the Companions, have agreed to let me join them if I can handle some preliminary tasks for them. And I'm surprised I actually managed to pronounce that word. I usually suck at pronouncing big words.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I...
Now that guy right there, he is hilariously funny. He's absent-minded yet forgetful. He's kind of like a male version of me. But I don't forget things that quickly. Not as quick as he does. But he's still a funny character.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's... The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
You shouldn't
There you go.
repeat yourself.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Yeah, what are the people repeating themselves? Don't I do enough of it?
What brings you here?
Burger sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Burgers always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Oh, someone must be in charge, though.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman her own.
Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Yorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
Well, I probably should get going.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Yeah, sure.
Well done.
Well, he says his wife is in mourning, but it's supposed to refer to the fact that supposedly their son died or was killed. But we already dealt with that situation, so she shouldn't be in mourning. But this is something that he just says. Anyway. Apparently they didn't change that line. Just in case.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions?
Just in case you saved his son before you got to this point.
You're a talkative one, aren't you?
I haven't even asked you anything yet. Where do you stand on the war?
There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword.
Okay. What's your opinion on being the companions?
You'll hear some of the brighter faces around here talk about honor and glory. I've got nothing against it, but for me, the promise of coin is what feeds my blade. Wherever someone in Skyrim doesn't feel up to defending their own honor, we'll take up their burden.
Okay, why did you join the companions?
To hear Farkas tell it, our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jurgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect.
Okay.
Until next time.
But apparently she's been here a lot longer than you, because she's a lot older than you. But none of them actually joined. Oh, I haven't joined them yet. Not 100% yet. But eventually I'll be able to loot stuff here in Yavasker. I'll be able to go through cabinets and stuff. But at least they're on the upper floor. And they're also the personal chambers. I won't be able to do that. Because that would be stealing from fellow companions, and I can get in trouble for that. Oh, by the way, before I speak to them, apparently there's a rumor, a theory, that these two are secretly dating.
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you. You again.
What's your take on the war?
None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls.
Okay.
Ask any fool around here and get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. It was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. Until next time.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Now, if I asked her who the companions were, she's gonna give me the same response that she gave me when I first met.
Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw her training in the yard with Vilkis.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkis catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkis in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a woman who lets her actions speak for her. I knew there was something I liked about you. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me. Skjor and Aella like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
I understand.
Go. Bring honor to yourself and the Companions.
Alright, who am I beating up?
Way, if you're looking...
I don't
for
recognize the
something
name.
to do.
I was the newest companion.